I echo my wife, who spoke before me, that no law, court decision, constitutional amendment, or shade ever made anybody less gay. But the lack of explicit recognition in law sends a message to LGBTQ Virginians that who we love is something to be ashamed of or condemned, and everyone deserves to marry the person they love, and our Commonwealth's Constitution should reflect that.
Democrats want to amend the state constitution to bolster protections for same-sex marriages in Virginia. And to understand why, we need to go back to 2006, when Virginians passed a measure that banned same-sex marriage by defining it in the state constitution as, quote, only a union between one man and one woman, end quote. Now that language, which many people take offense to and see as a stain on our Constitution, is no longer valid because in 2015, the U.S. Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage in a ruling that struck down state laws like the kind we have in Virginia. Now, in addition to wanting to get rid of this discriminatory and unconstitutional language from Virginia's state constitution, Democrats want to do so to help protect the nearly 20,000 married same-sex couples in Virginia if the U.S. Supreme Court ever went back on its decision legalizing same-sex marriage. Because if it did, then Virginia's ban would go back into effect. And it's worth pointing out that even as Democrats are confident the majority of Virginians want to protect LGBTQ rights, plenty of people in Virginia don't. Just 2 years ago, in 2022, a group of Republicans defeated a similar effort to repeal the language banning same-sex marriage. And at a recent committee hearing on the current effort, there were plenty of right-wing activists using hateful language to express their passionate opposition. Take a look.
Under the Equal Protection Clause, if we were to grant marriage as a fundamental right, then what would cause in the future for us to open up laws for polygamous marriages or incestuous marriages? This law creates a vacuum and a hole that I think that the standards and the conditions of the Commonwealth will not, and the principles of the Commonwealth will not allow.